It. Scottish Government expects to rake in £127.8 million through a controversial supertax on companies. The total is up from £126 million this year, but the doubling of the large business rates supplement from 1.3p to 2.6p means more than 22,000 commercial premises pay £63.9 million more than similar-sized counterparts south of the border. In last month's draft budget, Finance Secretary Derek Mackay signalled he will consider halving the poundage to bring Scotland in line with the rest of the UK. It followed former Royal Bank of Scotland executive Ken Barclay's long-awaited review of the system, which warned the higher rate created a damaging perception about Scotland as a place to do business. Business leaders today called for an ambitious timetable spelling out when the level playing will be restored. The Scottish Retail Consortium director David Lonsdale said, making Scotland a more expensive location to do business than elsewhere in the UK and raising the hurdle for attracting commercial investments, it's uncomfortably with the devolved administration's oft-stated aim of having the most competitive rates regime in the UK, as well as their plans to promote town centres. Indeed, we've still to hear a convincing explanation as to why medium-sized and larger firms here are thought to be better placed to fork out more in business rates than competitors or counterparts down south, as advocated by the Barclay Review, who described the supplement as damaging perceptions of Scotland. We would like to see a more ambitious timetable for ending this Scotland-only surcharge and restoring a level playing field with England. From April 2024, firms will be liable for the supplement, up by 446 from 21,578. In the current year, figures provided in response to a parliamentary question show that includes 5,128 shops, 3,627 offices, 928 hotels and 665 pubs. Last week it emerged Scotland's economy continues to lag behind the rest of the UK, growing at just half its rate. Scottish Tory economy spokesman Dean Lockhart, who obtained the latest statistics, said they were more evidence of the SNP's anti-business approach. He added that's bad for the economy and places firms in Scotland at an unnecessary disadvantage with their closest competitors. The SNP is a high-tax, anti-business government. Business leaders based in Scotland complained that they're paying more than elsewhere in the UK. That approach will result in less money for public services, meaning our schools, hospitals and roads will suffer, a Scottish government spokeswoman said. We recently accepted the vast majority of the recommendations of the Barclay Review of non-domestic rates, going beyond Barclay with additional pro-growth measures in a package widely welcomed by business. We will consider the large business supplement at future budgets in line with the timetable suggested by Barclay, whilst continuing to provide the most competitive rates relief in the UK, including the small business bonus scheme, which alone lifts 100,000 properties out of rates altogether.